Good evening and welcome to the 2019 Youth of the Year celebration for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Peninsula. We are so excited to have you here. Tonight, you're going to hear from our phenomenal students about who we are, about the transformative work we do, and about how you, each of you, can join our team, Team BGCP. I have the honor of sharing this stage and kicking off this event with two of my favorite newer members of Team BGCP, Rich Kleiman and Kevin Durant. Can I get another hand? Kevin, I have had the privilege of knowing you and Rich since you joined the Warriors back in 2016. In fact, we met at your Welcome to the Bay party / birthday party, where all the Warriors were in attendance to celebrate you. And as I walked around the room with Neil, my husband, for those of you who don't know, as Neil and I walked around the room and I introduced myself, I said the thing I say within 5 minutes of meeting anyone new. Hi, I'm Hema, and I serve on the board of an amazing organization called the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Peninsula. And each warrior had something kind to say, some nice little words. But you, Kevin Durant, you had something more. You told me an incredible story about how you grew up going to a youth center back in Seat Pleasant, Maryland. You told me that it shaped who you are and that it changed your life. Can you share with our audience a little bit about that experience and what similarities do you see between that and BGCP?
Yeah, as a young kid, just looking for somewhere to go after school, first off. And walking into the rec center, you got mentors that, could do so much for you. As far as for me, I love to play basketball, but for my friends, we had so many different passions, and they kind of help us fill those voids. And it was amazing to go to a place where you felt like you can totally be free and be you, and everybody accepted you for who you were. And it was just a great place I wanted to go to every single day. I built friendships, I built relationships every single day, and it molded me into the player and the person that I am.
Thank you. Rich, you and I also met at Kevin's birthday party. You're a lifelong New Yorker. I'm a native New Yorker. We bonded over our mutual love of hip-hop, Jay-Z forever, and the New York Mets. And at the end of the night, I turned to you and I asked you a very simple question. I asked you if you and Kevin would ever consider coming by to one of our clubhouses, maybe chatting with our kids, shooting some hoops. But in true MVP fashion, Kevin and you had something more in mind. You built us a shiny, brand new basketball court at our Redwood City clubhouse. You joined us on this stage last year and served as judges, where we raised a record $2.5 million, a record that with your partnership and commitment, we are gonna break tonight. And you inspired ESPN to produce a story about our four finalists that ran before Game 2 of the NBA Finals, a national story that ran. You've done so much. You've been so generous. Tell me, Rich, what's been the highlight for you of your involvement in Team BGCP?
It started, and I'm truly not saying this because you're on stage next to me, but I think it started with meeting you. Like you said, in the first 5 minutes, you met Kevin and then myself. You talked about it. And I think it started with the energy and kind of care that you showed for it that I knew was different, all the way to when I got here and met Mike and Sean and Peter and James and knew it was different. And then when I was able to meet the kids and just sit in the classrooms, Kevin and I have the luxury of being able to do that. And he's impacted so many communities that he's been in, but you just know when you're somewhere different. And I think I told him right away when I left here that the energy in here and just like the passion that the kids had and the staff, really, like when Mike walked me around and I heard what his day was every day, my mind was blown. So You know, when Kevin knows that I feel that way and he can see that in me, we usually share this similar sentiment. So that was really all we needed to see. And then the rest of it is like, wish we could do more. That's kind of how we're wired. So I don't know if everybody else is, but I hope everyone in the room is tonight.
Thank you, Rich. Kevin, finally, a question for you. You know about teamwork and you know about playing on winning teams. Why did you choose Team BGCP and why should the audience join you?
I just think, simply put, it's a great opportunity to invest in the future. So many bright minds and great ideas being molded in places like this. And I guess for us, it's a great opportunity to take advantage of it.
Thank you both for being so generous and most importantly, not just for being here, but you're always present when you come, and we really appreciate that. And please give them another round of applause.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.